comes down to how comfortable people are with playing their kits.
Mm.
You know, Breach he's so tactical. Like everything about him is just run in your face, and being that these teams are a little bit more patient, it's hard to pick up a character like that when you are trying to be
He has to be
tactical.
comboed with the team to be effective. Breach
Yeah.
is not self-sufficient in any way, really. He has a really hard time actually getting an advantage off of his abilities because of the long wind-ups and things like that.
Yeah.
The long animations, pulling his gun back out and things like that. He's not snappy on the draw like Phoenix can be, or Jet even, I think, is faster in that regard than him. So yeah, Breach definitely struggles in that sense, but we have seen it work when comboed with the Brimstone, when comboed with that, bump and choice. We're talking about that big orbital rolling thunder combo. Is like, if you hit that, like, quote unquote crossfire correctly, that's decimating for a team. And imagine if you mix in a good lockdown with that as well. So the possibilities definitely are endless, but we do have to remember the meta is being pushed really hard right now in terms of how many talented minds are figuring out what strategies they want to and to not play. But we're so early in the game's life. Like, that's kind of the thing. And, like, that's why I think we saw Phoenix. Like, Phoenix was really unpopular when the game started out. Some minor tweaks came through him, and he's really, he's a mainstay agent now. And we could see a very similar situation for Breach, even without any sweeping changes. I still think Viper moving in the right direction, but still yet to see her move into relevancy. But what is relevant is that we are in semifinals here, Week 18 Valorant Sunday Showdown, second wind up against Blitz. Blitz on the attacking side here on Bind. All 5 members looking towards B, splitting Hookah and Long thus far. Roomba for second wind getting taken out there. Bit of utility coming out for Blitz, so they will push through here. No one from second wind revealing them quite yet. The grenade goes in. I don't think it does any. Oh, it does a little bit of damage onto Blitz, but here comes the push. Oh, Craig gets the drop onto Ezire, gets the first kill of the round. Thomas finishes off Bud as well on the backside. Some of the health bars for Blitz looking tough, but second wind dropping members faster than them. Only 2 members remaining for second wind. Boostio trying to get out of Hookah here with his teammate, getting the smokes down, but 3 members of Blitz right around the corner there to greet them. Oh, Craig pushes, gets taken out, does get a decent amount of damage there onto Boostio. But Boostio still unable to make it out of death window. But he does have help here on the backside. Sugar Free, so sneaky, so smart. Takes out Thomas. He does go down to Distorted. He did do his job the best he could. Cryo Cells finishes off the round for Blitz, 1-0.
Yeah, that was great from both sides of the team. You know, Boostio being patient, waiting for Buds to come around on that back end so he can really slip on in there. Unfortunately, there were 2 members there that he had to take out. You know, both these teams are sageless.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
So when you're low. That is it.
Yeah, pretty even teams. Despite that, no Sage, but the Killjoy and the Raze being the only differences between the teams. Ezire sticking to Raze. He's really, really strong in that pick. Meanwhile, Blitz picking up the Killjoy on the other side. Oh, look how Boostio is so close. Gets that kill onto his fellow Jet there. Does get taken out to Cryo Cells. Runs right into the end of his gun. But here comes Sugar Free. So sneaky. Playing the role of spy in the backside. And now it's a 2v2 here for second win. Still so doable. Mikey Snipey sneaks through. Does get taken out. Just 1 member of second win remaining here. Buds, he does have the SMG in hand, but only 48 HP remaining. That teleport's so dangerous. I don't think he knows there's a Killjoy right on his tail. Alarmbot's going to spot him out there. Does go down to Distorted in the end. His rival Omen. Blitz take the second round, but it definitely wasn't guaranteed for them at any point.
No, it wasn't easy, and it's so hard to get a kill with the shorty from a distance. So he literally had to run up on one of them to ensure that kill happened. So it was unfortunate. I'm glad he was able to trade that out, but yeah, that's kind of the downside to the shorty.
Second win doing a lot of damage there in that second round. Now able to pick up their first full buy. Boostio with the op in his hands. Doesn't need to prove himself on how good he is with that. Blitz with definitely the weaker buy here in the third round. Confidently pushing towards Hookah. Izire is there to greet them, gets the headshot, but will go down to Craig. Cryocells now pushing off of that advantage. Still 2 members of Second Wind here holding B, but both of their rifles are pointed over towards B long. Blitz still hesitant to push out of Hookah here. Boostio in that back corridor, waiting to turn the corner and catch anyone from Blitz out. So Blitz won't force the issue quite yet, waiting for Second Wind to maybe give themselves away here. Second Wind not falling into their hands. Oh, and Blitz falls into Second Wind's hands. Bud's getting an almost easy double kill on Blitz there. Now a 4v3 favoring the defensive side. Blitz still going to have to push in here. His time is not on their side as it goes down to less than a minute, less than 50 seconds now. Blitz will finally make it out of that window, make it onto site as well. Pushing towards long, they get the kill onto Mikey Snipey. Buds picks up a triple kill before going down, and now what was a bad situation for Blitz is a free A-site play and just Sugar Free remaining for Second Wind.
Wow, that was so beautifully played by Blitz. I mean, typically that death jump out of Hookah is very detrimental, but there was no one from Second Wind to capitalize on that.
Yeah, Second Wind definitely backed off of the site there. Didn't apply as much pressure as they maybe could have. Blitz took advantage, able to make it out of the infamous death window, and now Blitz able to fall back here and wait for Sugar Free to make the play. Gets spotted out, I think, by the trap there. Time definitely not on his side. He's going to have to make a play here soon if he wants any chance of defusing this bomb. He might just have to go for kills here. Walking straight into the hands of Thomas, but he does take the win there. Ooh. This, let's see. Yeah, just has to back away. Definitely no time there.
And he actually got
distorted. Yeah,
himself.
Goes down to the bomb. That's what I was kind of questioning is where was he going with that teleport? Caught me off guard that was the play for him, but eventually leading to his doom. But nonetheless, Blitz shutting out Second Wind thus far in the first half on attacking side.
Yeah, and it's come down to the wire. All of these matches so far, it's been absolute slugfest. Once people get onto the point, this is going to be a phenomenal game through and through.
Well, it definitely has the potential to be, but Second Wind need to get on the board here sooner rather than later if they want to live up to that potential. Boostio pushing so far up in showers here, might get lucky. Oh, wins the kill, wins the trade on Baba there as he sneaks around the corner. Now Second Wind with a 4v5 advantage and Boostio with a real rifle in his hands. Sugar Free's trying to get an advantage around the corner, frees up the space for Boostio to take out Distorted. Now Boostio able to fully push out of showers, take some damage before dashing away into the middle of the site. Mikey Snipey on the backside, picking up the intel for the team with the Owl Recon, will spot out Cryocells, but Thomas takes out Boostio. He will get traded out by Sugar Free for Boostio. Cryocells taking a lot of damage, and now just one member of Blitz remaining. Craig is so low, and he can't do anything about the defuse. Second Wind knew they had to win around here soon, and they did exactly that.
Yeah, no, that was perfect. 4 members were still left alive. Boostio, you know, a little on the lower end of the credits here, but he has a teammate to help him out, so they're actually not looking so bad after these purchases, but they need to keep this momentum up. They cannot let the economy get the better of them.
Especially now, Blitz is on a bit of a small save around here. They've bought some armor, bought some sheriffs, 1 shotgun on their side, but certainly you would expect Second Wind to win this round. Craig going to do what he can with this ult, see if he can't find an advantage for Blitz early on, but meanwhile, there's a huge flank for Second Wind developing on the backside that they might be able to take advantage of. Craig not able to find a kill with the ult. Buds finds some damage onto Boba, almost gets taken out by the shotgun, wins out in the end, able to back away there with the teleport. Blitz rotating around there, but they are left here a little dispersed. Only 4 members remaining now, and Second Wind can comfortably fall back to sites.
And that damage, I mean, that jet is almost down to half, so this is going to be tricky. But they're still slow rolling it, still taking their time. Mikey Snipey going to take out Cryocells. But they want to see what they can get for their save round. It's not like they're just rushing in like we've seen so many teams do. They're trying to make the most of it.
I think Craig still has some knives available, if I'm not mistaken. So still some potential here for Blitz. Yeah, still have some knives out there. Still some potential for Blitz here. If anything, just to do damage to Second Wind's economy, which is certainly on shaky ground here. Only having 1 round on the board. Ezire eliminates the threat from Craig. No more flying knives coming out from Blitz. And Mikey Snipey cleans up Blitz there and Hookah for the triple kill. Second Wind now within 1.
Yeah, and that was a flawless round. So once again, Second Wind just growing that economy so that they can comfortably sail through a couple, you know, mishaps here and there if needed. But 2-3 now, Second Wind coming back.
Yeah, and Blitz are able to put together a strong buy, but if you look at Craig, no armor there, putting out all of the money just to get the op in his hands. So if Blitz let Second Wind tie it up here, they will be in dire financial straits.
Another save round.
Busio pushed aggressively up here towards A mid. Don't think he wants to peek around that corner, waiting for the aggression to come from Blitz. But meanwhile, Blitz's attention was mainly focused on that B side where the spike was, but they will pull most of their members over towards the A side of the map. Craig still trying to find an angle with that op, but I think Sugar Free is going to keep tabs on him, keep Busio safe for now.
Oh yeah, Aldrone coming out, trying to get some information.
Here comes the execute from Blitz. Cryocells pushing forward to Lamps. Busio has the ult ready to receive them. Finds Craig. Big damage already, taking almost half of Craig's health. Buds gets a kill on Distorted, and the kills are rolling in for Second Wind. Just Cryocells remaining. Takes out Buds there. Trying to get some damage down, but the damage is being done to him. I don't think there's anything he could do to win this round. Heals himself up as much as he can, but the Wolves are circling in. Cryocells so dangerously positioned. Oh, takes a satchel to the face.
Literally.
Before going down to Ezire. Second Wind tie it up 3-3, and that's exactly what we said couldn't happen for Blitz.
Oh yeah.
Blitz now right back to where they started, back to the pistols.
I've never seen an actual satchel land on someone's face
That
before.
was the most accurate satchel I've literally ever seen. Credit to Ezire, man. That was a snipe.
Pow, right in the kisser.
Because think about how like slow actually the satchel is. You kind of have to like lead. You have to. It's like throwing a football. You have to throw ahead of where they're going. So Ezire with the big brain physics there, the mental calculations, landing that satchel right in the lap of Cryocells. Blitz back to some Sheriffs, back to some Classics, trying to make something happen here in Hookah as they push forward. Ezire gets damage, but takes way more damage than he dishes, goes down to Thomas. Blitz won't be able to push there. They know Second Wind will rotate to respond there. So Blitz will still need to find an advantage due to this gun deficit, but finding the kill advantage here early on in the 7th round. Mikey Snipey pushing up B long, thinks about taking the ult point.
Oh no, they cut away.
Boba, I don't think they exchanged there. I think Boba will back off of that. The Hal Recon keeping him safe for now.
Oh, lots of intel, letting them know that Blitz is coming in for an A push.
Oh, if Busio times this right, he could eat well. Gets the first onto Craig. He has the perfect angle to start lining this up, but Cryocell takes him out before going down to Sugar Free. Now it's up to Sugar Free to make a play. He does get a second kill there onto Thomas. Oh, Bubba caught with the grenade in his hand. Leaves a lot of work there to Distorted. Oh, a big shot from Distorted. Now a 1v2. His health is looking really low, and Sugar Free takes it all the way to 0 for the 4K. It certainly looked dangerous there for Second Wind, but Blitz not able to convert their save round into anything meaningful.
I mean, they did a fantastic job chipping away at Second Wind, though. You got 3 members down, you got the spike down. I mean, what more could you ask for on a save round?
Yeah, it definitely I feel like I've definitely been spoiled by people like Team Name who are really, really strong on the save round, would just like sometimes buy 5 sheriffs and be able to take a round. So I can't expect that of everyone. That's certainly fair. But Second Wind taking their first lead here of the semifinals, 4-3 on the defensive side. Blitz started really strong with their first half attack, but unable to stop Second Wind as they are now on a four-round unanswered winning streak. But with a psychopathic kill there onto Greg, or telepathic I should say, but it was psychopathic as well. No mercy given. Cryocells trying to find damage there in Hookah. No one revealing themselves early on.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy push out with the Sova Omen. You just go in, let the recon do its thing, and nobody knows you're in that bubble.
Definitely a really smart planned strategy there from Second Wind. All very coordinated here thus far. Oh, Boostio can take advantage of Blitz. They're not careful, but they cover the angle there, forcing him out back onto the back of site. Oh, Boostio goes down to Distorted. I think the flash caught him right in the face there. Now only two members of Second Wind there on A to stop the plant. They will be unable to do so. Here comes the ult from Second Wind. Ezire trying to make his way in there. Gets stopped by the alarm bot, but takes out Boba right around the corner, paying a decent amount of his health bar for the privilege, getting damage onto Cryocell. Maybe the Molotov saving his life there, but as Cryocell tries to stay alive, his teammate goes down and he will fall as well. Mikey Snipey cleaning up the round for Second Wind, doubling their lead to 2.
Beautifully played by Second Wind. The collapse, just the patience, making sure everybody got on there. Ezire's
yeah,
rocket.
They didn't rush anything. They had members ready to respond, but they held back, waiting for the rotate. Really, really well executed retake there from Second Wind. Second Wind now with 5 rounds in a row. And Blitz, like I said, a really strong start to this match, but that's certainly a devastating blow to anybody's momentum in a match.
Yeah, and Sugar Free sitting at 11-2 after 8 rounds. I mean, only 2 deaths. That's pretty impressive. It's really showing up for his team right now.
That's one of the more impressive things about Second Wind is they seemingly trade the baton on who is the MVP, who is top fragger. You know, no one is a standout. No one's the clear-cut captain. So really, really impressive of Second Wind. I would say all of these guys have potential to take the top of the leaderboard at any given moment. It really is up to the enemy team to decide on who they engage more. Really not up to Second Wind, I would say. So we had a short pause there, but we're quickly back into the swing of things here. A Blitz with a cobbled together buy here, 4 Phantoms and a Bulldog, and don't they know it? Getting everything they can into their pockets, spending all of the change under the couch. Now they'll push forward here rather aggressively towards Hookah. They should know at least that they're going to meet Ezire here. Ezire gets spotted out by the recon dart. Darts away from now. Cryocell's pushing forward. He's not going to find anyone this time around. Meanwhile, Second Wind still have 2 members pushed up towards long. So if Blitz want to pinch through on this, they're going to have to take them out. They can't take one out. Bud slips away, disappears into the teleporter room, never to be seen again. But his teammate, Mikey Snipey, goes down to Craig H. He might have wanted to stick around a bit longer because Cryocells has pushed his way in now. Now a 3v4 for Blitz, favoring Blitz. Blitz get the spike down safely within the container there. Thomas holding site. Sugar Free gonna run into some trouble here if he's not careful. Craig Craig gives himself away there with that pre-fire, and Sugar Free takes advantage with a quick snap to his head. Sugar Free gets the Cypher out as well, so gives his team a lot of intel, but they pushed too early, not able to take full advantage of the information that they were given. Buds goes down to Cryocells. Sugar Free trying to clean it up, but Cryocells is too strong, picking up the 4K and single-handedly getting Blitz back into the game, getting their first round in the last 6.
Yeah, but even after this buyout, they need another win because only 1 member survived. So after this next purchase, look, I mean, 100 credits, 200 credits. a Bulldog in 100 credits, so this is still really, really tough on them.
Yeah, these rounds, I don't think any of them have been very clean for either side,
No.
you know, regardless of who wins. Lots of casualties around to go around. So Blitz, a lot more spread out this time, leaving the spike behind, not pushing up towards Hookah as they have previously. Second Wind actually sends 2 members up into Hookah and leaves long open this time around. A bit of an adjustment for them, but they do leave showers open. Blitz will be able to push forward into there, and they might like that position to favor for it an A push. And here they come, bringing the spike around. So Blitz setting up for the execute here on A. 2 members of Second Wind to greet them. Boostio up in heaven with the off. Oh my goodness! What a flick onto Craig from Boostio. Gets the first kill of the round. Still, Blitz will push forward, but they're going to get punished by Sugar Free. Cryocells goes down right out of the door of Showers. So now only 3 members of Blitz remaining. They do get the spike down, but this is going to be such a strong retake from Second Wind. Only 2 members are remaining, but they even it up 2v2. Distorted going big before getting taken out by Boostio. Just Thomas remaining, and he gets sniped through the wall by Boostio. Boostio going absolutely mental in the 10th round.
Yeah, coming through right when his team needed him to, just with those clutch operator motions, getting in, getting out. I mean, just keeping himself safe, alive. He didn't even take damage right there, and he looked about 3 or 4 of them in the eye. So, I mean, here we are, Blitz again, once again on a save round. So it's been really tough, and that's the one thing about the economy. Like, when you win, just because you win a round, you need bodies alive.
It's all timing. It's all timing and context. At the end state of the round, you know, who's alive, who's not. So important, and Blitz just unfortunately getting the short end of the stick here in the first half. Forced back onto a save round for the 3rd time here in 11 rounds. Tough position. Second Wind with a much more comfortable set of equipment under them. But only 2 members here to stop this push from Blitz. Blitz getting a big flash onto members of Second Wind. Able to take control of site as well, so this will be a safe plant here for Cryocells. Second Wind crowding through that back door corridor. They're going to have to find some intel here before they push on, because they don't have any foothold in this site. Save for Boostio here, who is on the backside working his way through Hookah. Gets eventually taken out by Craig H, but the members of Blitz on the other side of Hookah going down to Second Wind. Now just 2 members of Blitz remaining. Craig getting another kill. Make that 3 kills with his ult before getting taken out by Mikey Snipey. Blitz looked so dangerous on that play, but Second Wind held strong.
Yeah, not bad at all for a save round. I mean, most
sure.
of them
Yeah,
had
I
classics.
forgot that was a save round. Craig went mental with that ult.
Yeah.
Getting the triple kill there, showing just how valuable that Jet ult can be, especially in a round where you have the economic disadvantage. It can single-handedly even the playing field for your team. It just didn't completely pay off for Blitz that time around. Second Wind staying just as alive as necessary.
Absolutely. And once again, Blitz got to be careful, have to win this round, because if not, they're back to being broke. And
So
that's
this is the
disheartening.
last round of the half. So.
Oh, okay. So it
yeah,
doesn't matter after this.
But yeah, that's not how you want things to start out, regardless of what round it is. Distorted going down really early, going to be spectating a long portion of this round here. But here comes the push from Blitz, undeterred, but just getting massacred by Sugar Free. Thomas TFT does eventually take him down, but Ezire is there. I was going to say there to pick up the pieces, but Thomas takes him down as well, playing strongly before he gets assassinated by Boostio. Now just Craig remaining in a 1v3. It would take some sort of miracle here to give Blitz this round.
Yeah, and he's got this operator, so, I mean, it's very possible. It's doable, but unlikely.
Let's say if... I was going to say, if Craig wins this, It'll be on the front page of Reddit tomorrow morning, I can promise you that. But unfortunately, no front page fame for Craig. Blitz go down 8-4 in a game that they started out 3-0. So they have to pull it together here in the second half. Second Wind, on the other hand, just 5 rounds away from their first ever Grand Finals appearance here in the Valorant Sunday Showdown. So close they can taste it.
Oh, yeah. But this is the side swap. This is where things can get tricky. Blitz
So
is now
tricky.
on the defense side, which usually that's favoritism. And you get this huge, awesome buff that we've seen. So
at least for some teams.
Yeah.
And then you have like team name and DMC, or yeah, team name and DMC who like play completely nuts on the attacking side. That like so much so that the defensive side becomes irrelevant.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's you know, multiple ways to crack an egg and make an omelet, I guess, which is not a real saying. Blitz
you know
here,
what it can be.
leaving just the Killjoy on her lonesome here to hold B as their flank comes around on the backside. So Second Wind slowly and carefully taking over B site, setting up the spike. Blitz will have the retake ready for them here through Hookah. Both teams taking their time, working their way through carefully. Oh, Boostio gets taken out by Boba right around the corner. So Blitz get the advantage, but Second Wind get the spike down more importantly. So it's all up to Blitz now to take them out, and they get a great start. Craig taking out Mikey Snipey, Boba taking out Buds after Buds takes out Thomas. Cryocells gets it started. Sugar Free makes a valiant last stand here. Only 2 members of Blitz remaining, 27 HP. Oh, but Craig sticks the defuse while no one's looking. Blitz hold on and take the first round of the second half.
That was so close. And Sugar Free, I mean, he had a little bit of a life advantage at first, and then it just kind of slipped away. But
there were so many members of Blitz for Sugar Free to work through. You know, you're gonna take damage eventually, and I have to say, so well played from Craig to have the awareness to just stick that defuse.
Just stick it, yeah. Trust your teammates.
It's like one of the scariest things to do in the world. But you know, again, big shout out to Craig for the presence of mind there, getting Blitz back into it with this first win of the second half. Let's see how the second round goes for them. Second win just with some shorties and classics in hand. Buds makes the best of it as Mikey Snipey goes down, but the rest of his team is going to die right around him. Ezire as well, just Boostio. And before I can even say it, Blitz get the near flawless off on Second Win, just 2 rounds away from tying it up.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy how they just kind of boosted onto that, and then the rest of Blitz kind of collapsed around the A site. That was just a lot happened really fast.
I really loved it from Blitz because, one, it's true to the name. You know,
yeah,
that was an
they
all-out Blitz on the A. But what I really love is we talked about, like, the pacing of this game is generally a slower, more tactical, we're going to wait for an advantage, we're going to wait for the intel before making a play. Blitz just said, go, gun him down. And I love that. It's such a nice change of pace from time to time that you take advantage of teams waiting for that tactical play. Craig taking advantage of Sugar Free, holding the wrong angle that time around. Second Win, though, trying to take advantage of the numbers advantage they have here on B site. Just 1 member for Blitz there. Granted, she did have a turret for a while. So now Second Wind will push out onto B site once again. I think they figured out Blitz is leaving just the Killjoy there, so they want to try to take advantage of it if they can. Blitz a bit more spread out this time around. 2 of their members flanking through Hookah. They're taking an awful while to get there, so Second Wind can get their defense set up. Blitz now crowding around. Here comes the pinch in. Oh, Cryocell's not the start he wanted, but he will. Thomas will trade out Ezire for Cryocell's. Buds gets another kill for Second Wind onto Distorted. 3v3 now. Oh, Boostio, you're playing so recklessly. Boba takes out Mikey Snipey, but Boostio takes Boba out before getting sniped by Craig's ult. Another ult for Craig, and Craig wraps it up with a triple kill. Craig is playing out of his mind.
That was insane from Craig. He's just, a fire got lit under him, and he is just making some incredible plays here. I mean, he's 13-12, so his death-to-kill ratio pretty even. But, I mean, he's picked up a lot of kills in these last couple rounds to just kind of really pick up the pace.
I mean, before, like, 2 rounds ago, Craig was, like, 4th place on his team or something like that.
Yeah.
And Craig has just exploded, taking the top part of that of his team's leaderboard there. Still not holding a flame to Sugar Free. To Sugar Free's credit, already picking up the 20 bomb there. But still impressive nonetheless.
Yeah, and this is a save round for second win, so this is going to be pretty tough.
Yeah, Blitz taking advantage, playing really aggressive on this defense side, not even worrying about the recon bolt. Oh, Craig not able to get the pick there, though. He would have liked to land that shot. Second win, take a little more territory off the back of that, realizing Blitz do have to fall back after missing that advantage, but Thomas picks it up for Blitz on the other side of the map, taking out Buds, who is on a bit of a lurk. So now second win with the economic disadvantage, with the numbers disadvantage, have to make a little magic here if they want a chance at preventing Blitz from tying it up here in the second half. Things were looking so nice for second win, and everything changed when they went on the attacking side.
Oh, that's how it works. They got to find the momentum that works for them and not let the economy absolutely decimate them.
Less than 40 seconds remaining here. Sugar Free does find a big kill onto Distorted, but Mikey Snipey once again falls into the clutches of Thomas TFT, and Thomas TFT picks up his 3rd kill of the round. So that looks all but done for second wind here in the 16th round. Blitz looks set to tie it up at 8 apiece. Blitz looking very comfortable on the defensive side.
No.
Not the right angle that time around. Cryo Cells will eliminate Boostio, and crucially, not a lot of damage done to Blitz's economy that time around.
No, so I mean the second one's gonna have to be very careful, slow down the pace of the game, or speed it up, whichever one is comfortable with that play style. They do have a Raze and a Jet, but I mean you have your Sova to help get you that intel, so you don't have to rush in. So they just need to bring the pace down just a little bit, I feel. Get some intel and really try to keep as many members alive as possible.
Blitz sending 3 members over on that shower stack there.
Ooh, this could be a collateral.
Oh, Boostio finds Craig, finds his rival Jet. Oh my goodness. What was that? Boostio takes out the ult there. I thought it was the real Phoenix for a second. That was huge from Boostio, but nonetheless, still just a 3v3 here. The kills rolling in really quickly. No one wasting any time. Ezire picks up Thomas TFT, but on the backside, his teammate Mikey Snipey goes down. So just a 2v2, and the health bars favoring Blitz here. Looks like Ezire will be able to take the spike over to be uncontested, but there's a turret there. He's gonna have to steal.
It's not looking his way, though.
Yeah. Silly turret. What are you even here for?
All right.
So Boostio is on the opposite side of the map, so... Oh, he's gonna punish Blitz so heavily, but he doesn't know where the last remaining member is, so he'll have to rotate on over to help his teammate out. Meanwhile, Boba pushing out onto site here, trying to make it happen here. He knows the health bar is low for Ezire, so he just has to nick him if he wants to take him down. Fakes the defuse there. Oh, but it's such a big satchel from Ezire. Oh, but the ult gets taken down by Boba, but it doesn't matter in the end. Second win, prevent Blitz from taking the lead, take the lead themselves, 9-8, off of a big round from Boostio, picking up the 3K.
Oh, absolutely. But Boostio came in clutch. I mean, unfortunately, the team still is really low on the economy, but it's getting to that point where only one member is being left alive at the end of every round. What can you do? It's hard. It's tough in these streets.
And it makes those rounds where at the end one team has, just 3 people alive. It makes those rounds so much more important. Not only the round win, of course, obviously, but like just having people alive is so important. Ezire no longer alive, falling into the clutches of Craig. Craig with a big pick there out in Hookah to start the round. Second win have the lead in the score, but not the lead in this round. Only 4 members remaining here. Buds not making it any easier for them, but Boostio picks off Distorted. Oh, I thought Craig was going to be able to take out Boostio, but it's Boostio's able to take out Thomas over there and lives. Oh my goodness, Boostio wins the Jet op duel as well over on A side. Boostio is a monster. Just 2 members remaining, but Boba takes out Boostio's teammate Sugar Free, so Boostio has a little less health here in this round. Boba's health looking so low, but both teams are going to have to play this perfectly to not give it away. Boba peeking around the corner, doesn't take any damage. Thankfully there, and CryoCells takes advantage, pushes out onto Mikey sniping. Now just Boostio alive, pops the ult, pops on over the boxes, has to drop back due to the flash. Oh, and can't find the kill. CryoCells too fast for him, despite a stellar performance from Boostio. Blitz maintain strong and stay steady, tying up the game 9-9.
Wow, this
what
is
a
such
firecracker
a
of a match.
Oh my gosh.
What's awesome about this is we see so many close matches that are just kind of trading round for round, you know, tit for tat, tit for tat. This is streak for streak. This is running up the score and then letting them this is like no defense basketball, you know, you just lobbing threes, you know, running up the score. Awesome to see. This is what the fans want.
This is what we want. We need clips, guys. I need these 3K, 4K clips.
Blitz pushing really almost aggressively over towards B long, but they're not going to be rewarded for it. A second win, wasting no time making their way towards A site. They are on the save here, and they understand that. Boostio getting the opening kill there with that Sheriff, getting a gun as well, it appears. So Blitz already with the spike down are going to have to make a retake happen. The rotate is coming around on the backside, but time is taking away. And in a round where Second Wind started out in a bad spot, they've already managed to get themselves the edge. Oh, Buzz with a big kill that Boostio is able to follow up on. And now just 2 members of Blitz remaining in a round that Second Wind had no business winning. Second Wind takes the Thrifty.
Wow, that was Boostio is just playing out of his mind right now.
What do you say about this guy, man? He's out of his
some clutch plays, and then that was Thrifty. 3 members left alive, able to pick up some weapons. That was exactly what Second Wind needed.
Oh my goodness!
I know Boostio's mom. She's popping off right now.
In a minute and 45 seconds.
Take a breather, take a breather.
Get back to us in chat. Let me know what you thought about that. So yeah, Blitz once again playing aggressively here on the defensive side, but now it is because they find themselves in the save around position. So once again, a team needing to make a big play if they want a chance at taking a round from the clutches of the full bot side. Second Wind wasting no time. Boostio wasting no time. Gets such a fast double kill as Ezire gets a kill of his own on the backside. And just like that, only 2 members of Blitz remaining, and there couldn't be farther apart from each other. Second Wind, nothing to worry about thus far in round 20.
And this is another huge round for Second Wind. You go up 11-9, you're feeling good. Only two more rounds under your belt.
Oh, I really thought CryoCells, he had it lined up, not able to pull the trigger there in time. Just Boba remaining, so looking to maybe find an exit frag, but if he's not careful, that right side, look to your right, no, behind you, turn around. If only he could hear me.
If only.
Boba taking the teleporter, taking the transport on out. No harm done. A flawless round there for Second Wind. Blitz not able to convert that save round into a victory. And now Second Wind, a 2-round lead, just 2 rounds away from a semifinal victory to send them into grand finals. Blitz with it all to do here, spending all the money they've got to put this round together. The op in the hands of Craig, no armor on Craig. So they are gonna have to protect their jet if they want to stay alive here in this Valorant Sunday Showdown. Number 18, Blitz sending a huge stack of members pushing through A middle here. Let's see what they can find. Sugar Free backs off, doesn't want any piece of that. Still holding the angle. There comes a grenade from Ezire, but not going to find anybody this time. The ult popped, I think, from the side of Second Wind there just to trigger the sound cue. Meanwhile, Second Wind pushed really far up into B, and it's only Baba here to stop them. Baba and his trusty turret. Let's see what they can get done. Turret goes down there on the roof. Baba still holding that angle. I don't know. They haven't spotted him out. Buds doesn't check that angle, and now Spike down. Blitz with a big foothold on the site. Craig picks up a kill there on the backside, but it may not be enough as the other members of Blitz go down, but CryoCells keeping them in round 20. Bring it to a 2v2. Second Wind on B site. They could get the plant if they want, but they won't. They will bring it on over to A site. The double bluff is in effect. Blitz will be up to their games here soon. They have to realize here soon. Any moment now, they're going to realize here soon that it's gone on over to A, and they will turn around, make their way on over. Second Wind still with a chance to rotate once more if they wanted to. They won't. Spike will go down. Blitz on the retake here, split up. Cryocells push through showers here. Second Wind back off into site. Trying to send out that recon alpha intel, but I don't think it could make it far enough to find anyone from Second Wind. Cryocells pops the ulti, pushing forward here. Ezire isn't going to peek that this time around. So Cryocells says, I might as well go for the defuse, but the ult isn't long enough. He does snap back to where he started. Lucio with the angle there, pops the ulti. Ezire, meanwhile, takes out Cryocells. Only one member of Blitz to stop Second Wind from going to game point. Oh, Thomas finds the kill, but Ezire gets him from the grave with the grenade. Second Wind, game point, semifinals.
Wow, that was huge. It's such a good try from the side of Blitz, too. I mean,
oh, yeah.
They brought it
you
back
can't
with
even,
the
like,
kills.
fault them for anything that they did there. They played it, like, the retake, like, taking two different angles there, sending out the recon drone. I mean, everything was textbook. It's just Second Wind are just that hard to get away from a site. It's that hard to clear these guys out. It's just so difficult to do. Not able to get it that time around. Ezire with that insane grenade from the grave to get the final kill. Second Wind 1 round away from moving on to grand finals, the guaranteed money. Let's see if they can close it out here. We've seen teams slip and stumble at this checkpoint before. Now the pressure really is on Second Wind here to hold it together. Sticking once again to this A play, they've certainly favored A site here thus far in the half. Here comes the execute as well, pushing through off the back of this ult from Mikey Snipey. I don't think he finds anyone this time around.
But if they're not careful, they're about to get flanked.
Here comes the flank from Cryocells, finds one. Can he find two? Finds damage onto Sugar Free as well. Sugar Free trying to push forward, taking advantage. Does take Cryocells. Cryocells took such big damage from himself as well, and cut off from the rest of his team, forcing the rotate here from Second Wind. But Blitz is completely ready to greet them here over at B site. Let's see what Craig can do. Oh, gets smoked out there, so not able to find the Marshall shot, but Boba makes up for it, taking out Sugar Free. Now Blitz have their advantage here in this round. Distorted furthers that advantage. Blitz staying in this game here, looking to take their 10th round of the game. Only 2 members of Second Wind remaining, less than 20 seconds remaining. Budge trying to sneak on over to A site, but Distorted is right around the corner to greet him.
And they don't have time.
There's no time. There's simply no time. Second Wind do have a couple rounds to give away here, but make no mistake, it's not a lot.
Yeah, they want to be economic conscious here. Keep the weapons. You know, you have a lead, and you don't want to give it away. You don't want to put yourself in the clutches of not being able to purchase or going into the final round as a save.
Wow. I am almost at a loss for words here. Both teams just playing so well. I think everyone's name I'm looking at, I can think back to a big play and just how they've been so crucial to keeping their team in this game. Both teams trading punches, players trading punches across the map. Second Wind within inches here now of closing it out, moving on to grand finals. Blitz just need to keep themselves in the game now, keep surviving to bring themselves to that ever important 12-12 mark.
Mikey Snipey clearing out the A side, trying to get some intel.
Don't think he spotted out his rival Sova there, so they might get a little over-eager towards Shower if they're not careful. Meanwhile, Ezire aggressive over towards Hookah. Might try to find a kill over to him B, but Blitz do have 2 members on B, which is unusual. They usually only leave the one Killjoy there. Oh, Cryocells picks up Buds. Blitz taking a lot of damage there. Their Killjoy being taken down to what has to be like 1 HP. So yeah, Second Wind forced off of any kind of push that they might have been able to put together in less than a minute remaining here in this round.
Still taking their time, 40 seconds left. not making any rash decisions. Gonna hop on over to the B site.
Are they?
Give them the old razzle dazzle.
That is the definition of the old razzle dazzle. But Blitz definitely not falling for it. They didn't really initiate any rotate of any kind, so Distorted is in the perfect place at the right time. Gets away with it as well. Thomas not so lucky, gets taken out by Ezire. Spike will go down with 10 seconds remaining here. Blitz with a 4v3, make that a 3v2 advantage here. Oh, Distorted though goes down to the shock dart of Mikey Snipey. 2v2 now with the Spike down. 1 HP remaining there for Blitz's Killjoy. 0 HP remaining for anyone on Blitz. Boostio goes nuts with the double kill to close out the semifinal match. Second win, take it to move on to grand finals.
That was huge. Boostio just on that operator showing off. That was insane.
Boostio's a bad man.
He's a bad man. I mean, he's definitely that second win. I mean, his second half was just phenomenal.
Yeah, just multi-kills across the map and multi-kills with and up, just snapping back. Yeah, of course he's going to be your match MVP. Of course he's going to be your match MVP, 26 and 15.
Yeah, I mean, Sugar Free was at the top of the board for how long? And then
Boostio
was like, well,
I mean,
you know what?
Yeah, shout out to all three of those guys at the top there, Boostio, Sugar Free, and Buds. Sugar Free and Buds were the definition of reliable and consistent. These guys were pretty much always getting kills. I think if you went back and look at the timeline and you look at what rounds they get kills in, Buds and Sugar Free are getting kills in pretty much every round. And the same is true for Boostio. It's just Boostio in that second half went absolutely nuts, getting these crazy triple and double kills almost like back-to-back rounds. So nothing you can do about that, unfortunately. No. So congratulations to second win, moving on to their first ever Valorant Sunday Showdown Grand Finals. We will be taking a quick break. We will be finding out their opponent, and we will be moving on to Grand Finals. Stick around. You don't want to miss it.